Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Tammy Slaton juggles multiple men. Is she a player? Tammy Slaton of 1,000 pounds. Sisters was recently put on blast by her former business partner Quincy. Turns out, the 20-year-old had a lot of juicy tea to spill on the TLC star. One major bombshell Quincy dropped on fans of the TLC series was that Tammy Slaton is a bit of a player when it comes to the dating world. He even claimed she has the nasty habit of juggling multiple men. What? Keep reading, we'll explain. Quincy blasts Tammy Slaton as a player of men. During a recent YouTube live, Quincy revealed he met Tammy Slaton on Instagram. He noted she's a very jealous person. A person who likes attention. A person who will block you at the drop of a hat if she's not happy with something you do or a decision you make. He noted Tammy made it pretty clear right out of the gate she wanted to be more than friends with Quincy. He explained she would send him nude photos and sexual innuendo pretty regularly. Quincy wanted to be friends with Tammy, but he wasn't interested in more. However, turns out one of his big issues with Tammy is her lack of loyalty. Fans often wondered why Tammy didn't have a bigger issue with Jerry Sykes being married when they were together. Turns out, maybe she didn't care because they were not that different. Quincy reveals Tammy was talking to him at the same time she was talking to her current boyfriend, the BBW King. He added that wasn't all. There was a third man she was juggling as well. He insisted men and money are really the only things Tammy cares about. Quincy argues her priorities are all out of whack. And she doesn't have any eggs in her own basket where they really should all be. Her new boyfriend isn't loyal, bad for her. Quincy spilled that the BBW King has already been busted for flirting with other women since getting with Tammy on TikTok. Likewise, he also insists Tammy has put on serious pounds and taken a turn for the worst since getting with this guy. Quincy admits it is sad because she was on the right track and losing weight during her friendship with him. But this new guy? He's no good for her. Likewise, he's just in it for clout. He called attention to the pained expression on his face as he kissed Tammy. Quincy questions why people let Tammy Slaton have what she wants. Moreover, what these men get out of being in a relationship with Tammy. Tammy Slaton had been through a long, twisted road of heartbreaks, scammers, bad boys, and men who only wanted their 15 minutes of TLC fame. But ever since her dramatic weight loss and explosive glow-up, something unexpected happened. The men started lining up for her. And not just one or two. No, Tammy was suddenly dealing with multiple men, all vying for her time, her affection, and maybe even a little clout. And Tammy? Well, Tammy wasn't exactly hating the attention. It all began on a Wednesday morning when Amy found her sister sitting on the sofa, smirking at her phone like a teenager texting her crush. "Tammy, who you talking to?" Amy asked, holding a bowl of cereal and squinting suspiciously. "Nobody," Tammy said too quickly, pressing her phone against her chest. Amy raised an eyebrow. "You only act like that when it's a man. Or when DoorDash tells you they're running late." Tammy rolled her eyes. "Fine. His name's Chase. We've been talking for a week." "That's nice," Amy said, but then Tammy's phone buzzed again, followed by another buzz and another. Amy's jaw dropped as Tammy scrambled to mute the phone. "Girl," Amy said slowly, "why does it sound like the men's Olympic texting team is blowing up your phone?" Tammy sighed, defeated. Okay. There's also Deshaun and Corey." Amy blinked. "Three. Tammy, you got 3 men." And that's how the mystery of Tammy's new love life began. The first gentleman caller, Chase. Chase was a soft-spoken guy from Louisville who loved long drives, old-school R&B, and sending Tammy good morning texts that made her blush hard enough to heat the entire living room. He told her she was a queen who deserved to be adored, and Tammy ate it up like it was spiritual nourishment. He FaceTimed her every night, asking about her day, her workouts, and what she dreamed of doing with her new lease on life. "I just want to lift you up, baby," he'd say, smiling like a man who meant it. Sweet, gentle, attentive. The problem? He texted her every single hour, and Tammy was starting to feel like she had a boyfriend-shaped ankle monitor. Man number 2, Deshaun the Flirt Walters. Then came Deshaun, smooth talker, tattooed from bicep to wrist, and confident enough to wink at Tammy through the screen like he expected her to swoon. He called her gorgeous, sunshine, and shotgun rider, which confused her because she didn't drive. Deshaun liked to send voice notes. Deep ones. Dangerously deep ones. The kind that made Tammy fan herself and Amy yell, "Lord have mercy," from across the room. But Deshaun also had a habit of disappearing for days, only to return with a, "Miss me, baby?" He was chaos wrapped in muscles, and Tammy wasn't sure whether to kiss him or block him. Bachelor number 3. Corey the cowboy. Finally, there was Corey, a country boy from Lexington who wore cowboy hats unironically and said things like, "Howdy, ma'am," in such a sincere way that Tammy couldn't stop giggling whenever he popped up on her screen. He played guitar. Badly. He wrote poetry. Also badly. But he meant well, and there was something sweet about the way he treated Tammy, like she hung the moon and maybe half the stars. Corey was straightforward. He didn't flirt aggressively or vanish for days. He just texted each morning, "Good mornin', sunshine. Hope today treats you gentle." It melted Tammy every single time. The Slaton sister intervention. By Friday, Tammy's phone was buzzing so often the cat jumped off the couch every time it vibrated. Amy walked in and found her sister juggling 3 conversations at once, thumbs moving faster than a teenager hiding texts from her parents. "I ain't judgin'," Amy said, crossing her arms, "but this is the most cardio you've done all week." "Ha ha," Tammy said flatly. Amy plopped down beside her. "So what's the plan? You gonna tell them you're dating other folks?" Tammy bit her lip. "I don't know yet. I ain't exclusive with nobody. Yet," Amy repeated dramatically. "Girl, you out here acting like you're on an episode of The Bachelorette. I'm expecting roses and a limo any minute." Tammy shrugged. "I'm just enjoying my options." Amy stared at her sister thoughtfully. "Tammy, honey, I'm proud of you. But don't let it get messy. TLC cameras love messy." That was a warning. A real one. When players get played. Everything blew up on Sunday night. Tammy was on a group video call with Amy and Amanda when her phone buzzed. Not once, not twice, but 4 times. The first text was from Chase. "Baby, can I call you? Need to hear your voice." Second from Deshawn. "I'm outside. Got a surprise for you." Third from Corey. "Thinking of you, Tammy. Can I come by tomorrow?" And the fourth. A screenshot Amanda nearly spit her drink over. It was a post from a local gossip page showing Deshawn with a woman sitting on his lap in a club. The caption read, "Deshawn Walters seen out with mystery woman again." Tammy's heart did a double flip of irritation and disappointment. "Oh hell no," Amy said, grabbing her face mask like she was ready to go fight someone. Amanda cracked her knuckles. "Say the word, Tammy. I'll handle him." Tammy didn't even respond to the screenshot. She simply watched as Deshawn walked up the driveway carrying a bag with a red bow on it. "Oh, he bold," Amy whispered. "Real bold." Tammy rolled herself outside. "What's that?" she asked. Deshawn flashed a grin. "Got you something, baby." "A surprise," Amy muttered. "The only surprise is that you still think you got a chance." Tammy crossed her arms. "You got a girlfriend?" Deshawn blinked. "What? No, of course not." Amanda stormed out with her phone. "Then why you in this picture like Mr. Steelio, girl?" She shoved the screen in his face. Deshawn stammered. "Tammy, baby, chill. It's not what it looks like." "Good," Tammy said firmly. "Because what it looks like is a man I ain't dating no more." Amy clapped loudly. "Yes. Go off, sis." Deshawn's jaw dropped. "You can't be serious." "Oh, I'm serious," Tammy said. "Bye." And with that, she wheeled herself back inside, leaving Deshawn standing there holding a gift that was now completely useless.